we've done the second take good care of yourself where we ripple, then we're gonna split our line that's separated by Tara and myself, and we're gonna turn it into a straight diagonal V, which then will lead into the next song, which is Sleigh Bells. And so that first lyric, just joking, on the very last lyric of Button Up Your Overcoat, it's you belong to me. And as we are, right when we enter this V formation, on me, you're gonna pop out your right foot with your palms facing out and your arms going down on me. So it's you belong to me. And remember, we're doing this in our new V formation from here. So after we've ended Button Up Your Overcoat with me, then you're gonna go from this position that is in our V into Sleigh Bells Ring, Are You Listening? So you're gonna bring out your right foot and your arms, both of your arms are gonna go to your right. So it's gonna be Sleigh Bells Ring, and then you're gonna bring out your left foot and switch your arms. Sleigh Bells Ring, step, and then you're gonna just reverse that and bring your left foot back and your arms to your right, and your right foot back and your arms to your left. So it should go Sleigh Bells Ring, step, Are You Listening, step. And then in the lane is a formation change. We're here in this V, and then Tara and myself are going to come in, and everyone's gonna follow, so that we're gonna make two parallel lines, and which would mean that all of the boys are gonna be in the front.
Okay, so after in the lane, we're in our two parallel lines. So then Mary and I are gonna walk around into a V like this. So basically just follow Mary and I, and we'll have Jake in the middle of that V. So we're gonna have our V like this. And then we just stand here and sing Gone Away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. And then we all turn in. So if you're on my side of the V, you're gonna turn in this way, and if you're on Mary's side of the V, you're gonna turn in this way. And we're gonna go, he sings a love song.
So everyone is facing in on he sings a love song, and the next lyric is as we go along, and on as we go along, we're going into formation change. Our formation here on he sings a love song is a V, and what we're gonna do on as we go along is we're just flipping the V. So that would mean that Jake is gonna be at the point of the top of the V, and John and George following, and etc. And so we're gonna be in a V like this, and we're getting there on as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland, and we should be in this V formation on walking in a winter wonderland. The next lyric is in the meadow we can build a snowman. And so say if you're in the back or towards the back, like Tara and myself, then you're gonna have a further distance to travel when you do in the meadow we can build a snowman. And for that, you're gonna bring out your left hand and your right hand to the side, sort of like we did in the very beginning of the song, and you're gonna do a little gallop, basically exactly like the beginning of the song, in the meadow, and then switch your arms, we can build a snowman. And so that should bring everyone back into two parallel lines. And if you don't have a very far distance to travel, meaning if you're closer to the front of the V, then only do one or two of these little pushes. So you might only get in the meadow, and then you're just gonna have to turn in. And that should bring everyone into the parallel line. But because the boys are in the front, and they have literally nowhere to travel, what Jake at the point, George and John are gonna be doing is on in the meadow we can build a snowman. You're bringing back those snaps from Another Day of Sun, so that'll be super fun.
All right, we're at the end of in the meadow we can build a snowman. So then we're here and we're doing and pretend that he's a circus clown. So if you're in the front like the boys, you guys are gonna just get low, get like super low and do something down here. And then if you're towards the back, we're gonna like go on our toes and go up. So, and then if you're in the middle, you wanna like get down a little bit so that we're at a nice like slope so you can see the people in the back. So, and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. that one is gonna be, we're changing the formation from a circle on that one. So it's gonna be another like double layered V, and we'll explain that to you when we get in class. But basically we're in another V.
So after, until the other kitties knock him down, we've gotten in this new formation that we will tell you. We've also actually changed the step a little bit to make it more interesting for the audience because it was a little slow at first, but it's not too bad. So basically it's kind of the same thing, just it's on all beats. So basically it's gonna be a little hop and kind of you're crossing your feet. So for the girls singing Later On We'll Conspire, it'll be later on we'll conspire, and you're gonna pencil turn, and on those last rest, like 2 beats, those silent beats on conspire, you're gonna put your feet down. So it should be later on we'll conspire 1, 2. And then from 1, 2, it's gonna go straight into the opposite way of doing the same thing as we dream by the fire 1, 2. And same thing for the boys, but they're singing something else, but it'll match their song, their tune. So it'll be do 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 do. And basically when you're doing this step, so when you're going this way, you're bringing your right foot out and your left foot behind your right foot, and you're hopping and hopping with your left forward. So it'll be left back, left forward, pencil turn, right left. And then right back, right forward, pencil turn, right left.
Okay, so for To Face Unafraid, the plans that we made after we do As We Dream by the Fire, we're gonna go into a formation that's close to our last formation for this part, and it's also kind of a variation on the very end pose, and we'll give you that in a little bit. But yeah, you're basically just gonna go To Face Unafraid, the plans that we made, and just do your formation change there.
All right, so as you just explained on To Face Unafraid, the plans that we made, we're getting into a new formation, which we'll explain later. But in this formation, it's gonna go into walkin', that kind of jazzy ending, walkin' in a winter wonderland, and the guys are singing button up your overcoat, you belong to me, and something else. And so in this formation, it's gonna split pretty much down the middle. So there's gonna be a back line, a third line, a second line, which is the 3 boys, and then we'll be in the front so you can all see. And then you're gonna face into the middle, which will split down in class. But on that jazzy ending on walkin', you're gonna step forward, and it's gonna be walkin', snap, back, back, snap. So that's only on walkin'. So it's walkin', snap, and then on winter, you're gonna face forward, and basically in the position that we have you in, it's a very close variation to the ending pose, except the only thing that's different about this formation is that the person you're next to in the ending pose, you guys are switched, because we'll explain why, because this next little move is gonna flip you right into your last formation really easily. So with the partner that we're giving you, which is super easy and super self-explanatory, in a winter, you're gonna be doing a little turn around each other. So the person on the left, which would be me, for example, is going to turn inward to the person on your right, and you're gonna go in front of them. And the person on the right is you're gonna
go backwards behind them. So you're just gonna turn to your left, turn that way.
And you're turning off of your left shoulder, and we're turning into our right shoulder.
Yeah.
So it should look something like this. And then bam, you're in your final formation for the very last pose. And then winter, wonder, land, and we kind of gave you those levels already, but it's gonna be either like if you're low down here, if you're a guy down here. And we totally gave that to you, and so we'll explain it more in class.
And then also the boys on the turn are going to be doing something different, so make sure you don't watch the front for that part.
Thanks.